Why does my graph look like this? And why do other people's graphs look like this, where they just get the talent that they naturally had from a child, or they just naturally were born, and they never improve it? Because you don't realize how good you can become. We all believe that we're normal people. We are all normal people, but someone has to be that 1 in a million, right? Someone has to be the person that actually does it, that makes it. How do you make that you? How am I going to make that me? I can walk you through my process, but first let me start by saying it's just about dedication and not, giving up. You know, I've made, I think, 60 videos in probably getting close to a year now. I think I'm at 8 months since I've been making these videos. Now, not every video has seen an improvement. That would be ideal. That's what Mr. Beast says. Every video do something a little bit better, and that's ideal. But that's not necessarily realistic. You can't really improve every single video you make forever. But the overall trend looks like this, where I'm so comfortable on camera, I don't even feel like I'm talking to a camera. I used to watch these videos of these guys who are really good speakers, and they tell me, when I'm speaking, I have no thoughts in my brain. Right now, I have no thoughts in my brain. I haven't cut this video yet. My videos used to be fully scripted. Don't get me wrong, those were great videos. But I kind of am now not using scripts. And I just enjoy this process so much more. It just naturally flows out of me. I'm in a flow state. And the way I got here is just by every video you improve a little bit. And of course, that sounds like such basic advice. Like, don't give up, like do it. And every time you do it, you get a little better. And that thing is, that's true. And that's all it is. I could have given up. My first fucking 7 videos. Sorry for swearing, just popped out. Probably my first 7 videos got like 0 to maybe 50 views. No comments. I remember clearly the first time I got a comment, I called my girlfriend and I was like, oh my God, I got a comment. Now I have videos with thousands of comments on them. How did that happen? How did I go from someone that just started? Am I born this way? Maybe a little bit. Maybe my talent is naturally higher than other people's. But the thing is, if I just level off here right where my talent starts, I'm never going to improve. This is where I'll stay forever at, getting a couple thousand views a video. And don't get me wrong, it's pretty damn cool. That's so much better than the 0 to 50 I used to get. But I don't want just a few thousand. I want tens of thousands. I want hundreds of thousands. I want to be known online as someone that's a great speaker that you can learn from, that you can look up to. So by making every video and realizing that if someone has to do it, right? Someone has to be that person. Someone has to be that 1 in a million. And I'm going to do it, and you can too, because it's not 1 in a million. That's just that's literally a hyperbole. What it is, it's whoever wants it is going to get it. Whoever wants it bad enough where they're going to put in time, not necessarily every day, because I haven't made a video every day, but it's never been gone. I've never had months off. I took one month break after I had a breakup, and that was pretty much it. When I first started lifting weights, I went with my dad because he was a big guy. He taught me how to lift. And he told me that the key of lifting is consistency. Because especially on lifting internet, which I've watched for years now, there's so many little things you can do. There's so many new ways you can do a bench press. There's so many new diets you can try. There's so many new ways to do a bicep curl. But if you literally just did the basics, bench, pull-ups, squats, deadlifts, overhead press, bicep curls, you're going to have an amazing physique. As long as you stick to it, you'll get probably 90% of the gains, assuming you're eating and sleeping. Probably 95% of the gains. That last 5% is if you spend an extra 2 hours in the gym, if you're fine-tuning every detail, if you're getting every angle right, if you're doing every single thing right, you'll get 100% of the gains. But if you're doing the basic stuff, you're getting 95% of the gains. So, but it is about consistency. I don't know why my R's just rolled there. That was kind of funny, but it is about consistency. It's literally just about showing up over time. I've never taken more than 2 weeks off the gym. Honestly, it might be 1 week. I don't think I've ever gone more than 1 week without hitting the gym. Does discipline just come naturally to me? Or do I just know that I'm going to have off days? I'm not going to feel like going to the gym. And it's 100,000 times better. It's literally infinitely better. Think about it this way. It's infinitely better to go to the gym, do 2 sets of bench. Let's say you plan on hitting a full push day. You don't want to go to the gym. You're dragging yourself out of bed to go to the gym. You do not want to hit chest. You're just tired. You just want to stay in. But you have this little amount of discipline that's like, I'm just going to go and see how I feel. And if I feel bad, I give myself permission to leave. let's say you plan to go do that full chest day where you're going to do bench and chest flies and shoulder press and pec flies and triceps. I already said pec flies twice. But let's say you had that plan and you go there and you do two sets of bench. And you're not feeling it. And you go home. You make gains off those 2 sets of chest. But the gains you would have made if you literally just stayed home and did nothing were 0. But the gains you made with it are an infinitely amount increase. From 0 to however little amount your pec is going to grow from those 2 sets of bench press. It's an infinite increase. Infinite. Sometimes I don't want to film these videos. Really, I don't. It's not necessarily something easy. Like right now, I'm not in a calm mindset. I'm a little stressed because I'm scared I'm going to run out of words to say. If I'm being completely honest. But it rolls on. And now that I'm talking about running out of words to say, I start running out of words to say. That's fine. Where was I? Sometimes I don't want to make these videos. But I know, and I've made videos where I've edited the whole thing, I've watched it over and decided, hey, I don't like this video, I'm not going to upload it. But the experience I get from that one video alone is infinite more experience than I would have get by not making a video. And I just want you to believe. I mean, it is all mindset. You cannot take that mindset from me. You cannot change my mind in this. I mean, you can try, but I really don't think that you can be successful. You can be that 1 in a million. You can be that person that actually did it from your school, that one person from your school that went on to do it. Everyone has it. XXXTentacion went to my middle school. The rapper that got shot and killed at 21, he went to my middle school. There's always one person at a school that becomes the guy or the girl or the they that went on to be super successful. So there's that one person. Why is it not you? The reason I believe it's me is because no one's doing the things I'm doing. People are making these YouTube videos. People are uploading music to Spotify. And these are my 2 creative passions, making videos and making music. But nobody has the combinedness, the audience where I can make music, which I did, by the way. I made a metal song called You're Next with my band. I'm releasing another song on April 12th called Red 40. There's a pre-save link in the description. Definitely check out You're Next and pre-save Red 40 because these 2 songs are awesome. They're full of energy. They're a good time. We're a bunch of young guys that are just having fun and making metal or playing shows. You don't want to miss out on it. You want to hear this stuff and be like, yo, this is some good shit. This kid actually is going to go far. But why me? Because I have the audience from YouTube, which I've gotten not out of luck, not out of talent, but out of dedication. Out of making 60 videos in a year, under a year. I'll probably end the year with 80 videos or 75. That's 1 video a week. 1 video a week. And if you're present while you're making this video like I am and you're actually aware of the way your body feels, the way your mind is working, words are just flowing, you're learning every single video. And back to the theater thing. I think I totally forgot about that. But what I told my friend is the people you're competing against when you want to get to a school of theater, the people you are competing against have capped out their talent. 99%. There's a 99% chance that they are just stagnant. They are not improving. They've been improving since, let's say they started in 6th grade. They've improved every year since 12th grade. But remember, they've gotten they've gotten better every year, but around 9th or 10th grade, they've gotten a little better. How do you get from here? Again, how do you get that? It's by actually putting in hours of passion. How much time do you spend on your phone, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on YouTube Shorts, scrolling on Instagram, wasting time? There is an amount of time where it is acceptable, but I see it as really no more than 1 hour. And I'm not going to shame anyone that watches YouTube or TikTok for 2-3 hours a day. I love everyone. I could not give any less of a shit. That is my personal limit. And I don't even hit that sometimes. But 1 hour, anything more than that, and it's like, you can't be that one guy. You can't be that 1 in a million. I don't think so. Because what I told my friend is, you have so much time in the freaking day. You might work, but let's say you don't. You have like 8 hours after school. And I know everyone has responsibilities, but that is cope. I'm sorry, that is cope. If you wanted it that bad, if you want to be that person, if you want to be that 1 in a million, you need to find a way to balance things. And if you check your screen time and you have 2 hours of TikTok, cut that shit out. You're telling me you want to be a famous musician? You're telling me you want to be on Broadway? You want to be successful in theater? You want to be a famous writer, but you're going to be spending 2 hours wasting time on TikTok? Come on now. Again, I'm not hating you if you do that. I fucking love you. But it's like, sometimes you got to get some sense knocked into you. You're not going to be that person. I've known people that spend 7-8 hours a day on TikTok. When I made my famous 2.5 million famous, I guess. When I made that 2.5 million views on quitting social media, 3.5 million views total on those 2 videos, I've gotten hundreds of comments of people saying that they spend 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day on social media. Imagine what you could do. You cut that time out and you just became a better singer, or a better actor, or a better guitarist, or a better speaker. How much time is there in the day? Get excited about it. Do you see me smiling when I'm talking about this? Because I'm translating this to my own life. I still waste time every day where I just did my discipline, which I just have, again, it's a skill. I've gotten better at it every year, thanks to the gym, thanks to these videos. And I just became a better singer? Whereas I became a little better at bass or guitar or drums or piano? How exciting is that? My friend's in college and he's telling me like, yeah, I have so much free time in the day. He's lucky he doesn't have many classes to go to. I'm like, bro, get excited. You can spend every day, 2 hours a day doing something that you don't even know how to do, and give it 6 months and you're actually freaking good. You want to be on Broadway? Spend an hour a day with vocal training. Watch countless Broadway musicals and see how do they do it. What are these professionals doing? How are they acting? What is their demeanor? What are their facial expressions? What can you learn? That's how you get your curve like this. Because you cap out your talent and then you're here for about a year and you realize that, wait, I really want to do this. And you start that growth again. But now the growth is even faster because this was just talent. This was just you learning the basics. You become a pro? What if you just took the time you wasted in the day and just spent it on your passion? How good would you become? You would become that 1 in a million person. I believe that from the bottom of my heart. No one is doing the things that I'm doing, and I believe I'm going to be the person from my high school that goes on to be successful. Now, this is pure relenting confidence that I just naturally have, and you might hear this and think, who does this kid think he is? Why is he saying this? And you might feel a little envious and a little jealous that I have this mindset because you might want it. You might want to be successful too. I don't know what you want to do, but you might feel that way too, and you might be getting a little upset hearing this. But I'm going to be that person because I don't believe it's luck anymore. There are mediocre people. Sorry, not mediocre people. No one's mediocre. But there are people that are not as smart as you, that are not as creative as you, that are not as talented as you, that don't have the work ethic as you, that are super successful and are making a living off social media. The thing about this path is that there's no safety net. It's like climbing a mountain. Like, let's say you're going to go recreationally climb a mountain. You have that safety harness. If you fall, I mean, shit, I hope your safety net works, but it's like, you're going to be caught. You have college. You can be a doctor. You can be a lawyer. You can be a teacher. And that's amazing. That is amazing. We need those kind of people. I'm not saying, oh yeah, those people don't know what they're doing. You need to make YouTube videos. You need to be a famous musician. Hell no. If you want to be a doctor, lawyer, teacher, go. Please. But there are people in this world that don't want to be those kind of people. And that is me. And that might be you. If you have the ambition, if you have dreams. The scary thing is you don't have that safety net of college, of the 9 to 5, of a salary. And if you're climbing that mountain and you fall, it's kind of like death. Then you're on the streets, right? Are you willing to take that risk? Are you willing to see your life and be like, shit, I only live once, right? As far as we know, right? We only live once. YOLO, bro. That's as far as we know, that we only live once. Are you willing to look at that risk of climbing this mountain and being like, if I don't make it, I'll die because I'd rather be dead than not be doing this. I knew this kid that said that. I still have so much faith in him. He's made some amazing things, but he told me, like, I'd rather be dead. Like, you'll catch me dead before this doesn't work out. That's the point where you need to be at. Honestly, I'm not even there yet. My safety net is still a little intact, and it makes me wonder, am I going to be that 1 in a million if I have this safety net? If I'm okay with not being successful in music because I can just do something like pilot, like being a pilot. My situation is a little different because pilots have amazing hours where I can spend the hours where I'm not flying making videos, continuing to make music. Again, check out Your Next and Red 40, April 12th. These are amazing songs, and you're going to see the talent that I've gotten so much better at. Great things are coming for me, and I'm super excited. But you don't have that safety net, and you need to look at the world and be like, this world is my oyster, my bitch, whatever you want to call it, as much as I love this earth. I was put here for a reason. I was put here by God. I was put here by the universe, and I'm going to make the fucking most of it. When you watch the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, when you watch Mr. Beast, when you watch these videos of these fancy cars, of these beautiful houses, of these vacations, For me, it's I watch these videos of these couples cycling from like Alaska to Mexico or something insane. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. I really, really want that. But when you say that, are you just saying that or do you actually want it? When you see Broadway, when you see famous musicians, when you see me doing what I'm doing, making my music, just living my life and spreading my love, do you want that too or are you actually gonna go get it? Because I've talked to that kid that told me he wanted to do theater. As far as I know, he hasn't. We're still friends, I could ask him, but as far as I know, he hasn't put in the hours to become the guy from his school that goes on to be in Broadway. You need to put in the hours. Be inspired by my words. Be like, fuck this shit, man. I don't want to spend hours a day wasting time. I want to spend an hour a day singing. I want to spend an hour a day writing, painting, whatever it is, bruh. I want to spend hours a day making these videos. Realize it's not luck. What did I do? What did I do to make this money that I made from this YouTube channel and to get the subscribers and to get the views and people that actually think that I'm kind of cool? How did I do it? How am I getting listeners on my Spotify right now? All I did was pick up a camera and talk and kind of be bad at it. And then every video I got a little better. My 8th video blew up. Now it's kind of a little lucky, maybe, or maybe it's not, because I don't believe it's luck. I just had the work ethic. I was just present when I made these videos and I was like, okay, what can I do better this time? What can I do better this time? Be more natural. And it works. It's not luck. Anyone can do it, bro. Anyone can do it. I don't give a shit how good looking you are. I don't care about your halo effect. I don't care about your winner effect. Anybody can do it. Whatever it is you want to do, anyone can do it in this day and age, which is why we live in the best fucking time period. In the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, even 2010s, you needed to be a Mozart. You needed to be a Leve. You needed to be like a Tame Impala. Pick any artist, any rap artist. You needed to be him. You needed to be Kanye West. You needed to be Playboi Carti. You needed to be all these amazing people to be successful or to make a living. It's not that way anymore. You don't need to be the best of the best. Sure, you should aim to be the best of the best, but to get yourself afloat, to making enough money to be stable, anybody can do it. Literally just by picking up a camera and and just living your fucking life. There's your truck driver. Occasionally I use YouTube Shorts. Not as much as I had a little phase. I don't really watch YouTube Shorts anymore. But at a point, I was watching a little bit a day. And for some reason, YouTube Shorts are showing me truck videos. Like truckers, people that drive trucks for their living. And there's your trucker who just does his hours. I don't know how much they drive a day. Let's say he drives 8 hours a day. And he makes his salary. That's it. And there's your trucker. You probably might have seen these videos. Who does his hours, but he's recording the whole time. And every time there's a dumb driver, he makes a funny joke and he talks to you about his life and he's vlogging the whole thing. So now he's making his base salary off of the truck driving. He's making a lot of money from YouTube, from TikTok, from Instagram. Just having fun. And what's a truck driver versus a truck driver where you're entertaining yourself by talking? You have your base salary from your truck driving, and then you have your salary from YouTube, which is genuinely like thousands of dollars. It could change your freaking life. Oh man, there's gonna be some loud trucks. Speaking of trucks, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I plan to do. I'll tell you my plan exactly. I'm gonna be a pilot. That's my safety net, which I might need to do some soul searching and cut off completely. Probably not though, because flying is amazing. It's awesome. But I'm gonna be doing flight school, and I'm never gonna stop making these videos. By the way, like, give me a hug, bro. I'm gonna be here forever. Like, you're gonna see me grow up. You're gonna see me look more like a man, I guess. You're going to see my Spotify growth. You're going to see me get the hundreds, slowly, eventually to thousands of plays. You're going to see me making music at least once a month, every day for the rest of my life. You're going to see the growth. You can be part of the growth by listening right now and giving the music a listen, giving me a follow on Spotify. Do it. I need it. I'm kidding. I just really want you to hear my music because it's fucking awesome. And you're going to be like, yo, this is good, bro. Bless your ears with some metal, man. Like, metal's awesome. Bless your ears with some metal. Listen to Your Next and pre-save Red 40. But I'm gonna go to flight school, I'm gonna be a pilot, and I'm gonna make YouTube videos about being a pilot while giving my life advice and then making music on the side. And I have those 3 salaries from the music, from YouTube, from the pilot. If I am doing well enough where the YouTube and the music is doing well enough, I don't have to fly planes and I can totally live on my own terms. That's the plan, and that's why I'm putting in these hours a day where all I fucking do is make music, make tabs on Songster, film videos, hang out with my friends, be super freaking happy, and you can do this too. And you know where it starts? It starts with fucking off from the damn social media. And I have 2 amazing videos on that, which I have in this corner or this corner. I don't remember, and I never will remember where it is, but watch those 2 videos and get inspired, or be inspired right now to just not necessarily delete social media, because you need it to eventually make your own content of literally just you living your life, whatever it is. I don't give a shit. You can do it and you can make money off it. You can have a following. Now, money and a following is definitely not everything, but it absolutely is 50% of the puzzle. Absolutely. That's a whole separate video. I don't want to get into that now. It's already getting into quite a long video, but this is the best flow state I've ever had. So if I'm not recording, I probably go home and cry. But if you want to be that person that leaves your school, that's living on their own terms, find it is what you want to do. And I don't give a shit what it is either. You cannot give me the card of, oh, but I don't know what I want to do. Pick anything. I don't care. Pick anything. Pick anything that has the slightest interest in you. You do that shit every day, you're going to love it. Something you don't burn yourself out and be like, I need to do this. I need to do this. Oh, my fingers hurt. Find it is what you want to do. Do it every day until you're good, and then you love it. I'll play piano every day for the rest of my life. I'm never going to stop writing music. I'm never going to stop making these YouTube videos because I love it. I'm never going to let myself burnt out because I don't let my mental health slip by balancing everything. Check out my last video where I talk about balance. Like, great things are coming for me. That's why I'm so excited to speak on this. Nothing's going to stop me. I'm going to be that person, and I want you to too. Pick the thing that you love, and instead of wasting time, do feel guilty about wasting time. Feel a little bit of guilt, enough guilt where it's like, all right, fuck this shit. Throw your phone off your bed. Don't break it, because I've done that before. And spend that time doing the thing that you want to do. That's the first step. The next step will be content creation, which I probably will make a video on. Probably next time I make a video. But again, this is one take. I hope the wind didn't mess this video up too much. I love you. I love you. You can do this. I have 100% unwavering confidence. Like all these trees you see in the background, where the only thing that will uproot them is a really strong hurricane or a chainsaw. That's me and my confidence. I sound like a dick. People might think of me like a dick. I'd rather be completely unwavering confident than not be confident. I'm sorry. Or I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I love you. You can do it. Stream your next and pre-save Red 40. You don't want to miss out on this good-ass music that'll get you pumped out through the day, that'll help you work out when you're driving, when you're mad, or you just want to feel like you want to mosh pit and throw some punches. I love you. Please have a beautiful rest of your day.